Thanks for tuning in for the 4th episode of The Baby Monitor, a podcast of family horrors. Act 1, Episode 4. It is November, a time of year when people stock the pantry and shut the doors, where women draw blankets over their shoulders and men grow beards and pull their families close. A woman sits, surrounded by this November. Her legs are crossed, her shoulders cave towards her heart. Her bed sheets are wrapped loosely around her hips. She stares at a 4x4 world of snow. The baby monitor sends her shadow backwards across the lump, the folds, the space that must hold her sleeping husband. She turns her gaze, but try as she might, she cannot see him. He is buried inside these sheets and the pillows, and they do not rise, and they do not fall. And eventually, her eyes return to the baby monitor. The screen is flipping up and then locking, up and then locking, like an elevator sliding up the guts of a skyscraper condemned to stop on every floor. And then, tonight like every night, comes the scream. She hears it through the tinny baby monitor speakers. Worse, she hears it just 30 yards away. Her baby boy Asher is crying in stereo, his terror enveloping her. Lissa Platt sits, her reactions dull and her well-run dry, and stares. Richard peels the sheets away from his face like a mummy, awaking from 2,000 years of rest. Is he sitting? I can't tell. Richard squints. The monitor seems to be moving, dark shadows crisscrossing it, but it appears to him like his boy might indeed be sitting, just like his mommy and daddy are. Sitting up and staring with wide eyes, Richard leans in, but like that, the clarity of the image is gone. He gets up, and his wife says, 5 minutes, and Richard goes to the baby monitor and just shuts the thing off. Now the scream is in mono, but somehow clearer, coming from one direction, running its way through Asher's closed door, down the carpet, and into their room. Richard sits on Lissa's side of the bed. He begins a silent count to 300 in his head. At 228, the screaming slows to a whimper. He looks at Lissa, hopefully. This is a good sign. It must be. Perhaps tonight, the Platts will sleep at last. The whimper slows to the fussiness of a baby who simply cannot get comfortable, and then for a moment, there's silence. What do you think? He whispers. There is no answer, but he feels his wife lay back down, rest her head on the pillow. She doesn't move, but bleeds frustration, and they stay like this for 1 minute, 2, 5. Then she tenses and punches her fists into the mattress. I can't sleep, she says. Richard slides one hand under the sheets, keeps going, slides it under Lissa's t-shirt, up her ribs, fingertips sliding around only to feel her twisting under him, twisting away. He pulls his hand back out from under the sheets, back into the cool air and the dry silence of their bedroom, and as if he flips some trigger by accident along the way, he hears his baby boy scream again. Even worse than before. Richard stands and begins to walk the hallway. Walk towards Asher's room, alone. Thanks for listening to episode 4 of The Baby Monitor.